To cut the cable cord or not? That's the question for a growing number of viewers who are fed up with rising costs, rocky customer service, and the thought of paying for hundreds of channels that they don't even watch. The other day, we asked our Twitter followers if they'd cut the cord, and local WordPress consultant Greg Boone responded with this. Greg, you said Hulu Plus and Netflix give us the content we need at a combined $16 a month. So we wanted to bring you here and find out how this came about. Why did you want to do this? Why did you want to cut the cord?
So I spent a couple years living abroad before moving to the Washington area.
Right.
And when you live abroad, all the local television is in a different language, and the shows that we wanted to watch weren't really on TV anyway. So
Right.
we sort of got used to living without cable. I don't think most people who are cutting the cord are like used to living without cable.
Yeah,
But
so you were sort of a self-imposed weaning of yourself off of cable.
yeah, and then when we came back to the States, we were living in Arlington at the time, my fiance and I, and Comcast internet was expensive enough. It was, I think, $29.99 for the first 2 months, and then it went up to like $80 a month by
Right.
the time we were done with it.
Yeah.
So this like escalating scale, and then adding cable on top of that is $30 a month, and yeah, sure, you get like 90 channels or something.
But you're watching 3 of them.
Yeah, we don't watch any of that stuff.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So tell me how you were able to do it. I mean, in some ways it feels like a scavenger hunt or a puzzle to figure out how you make up what you don't get on cable.
Yeah, it can be, I think, and there are definitely some things that we just don't watch.
Right.
Because
Bravo, OWN.
Right. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
watch any of that stuff. A
Okay.
lot of reality shows that a lot of people like to watch just aren't an option for me. But,
Yeah.
most things are available on Hulu that we wanted to watch, and so we actually had only Hulu Plus for like a year and a half, and then we
Right.
just recently got Netflix. And even if we had cable, we would probably still have Hulu and Netflix, just because they're such a great value.
Right.
$8 a month, you get everything they have.
Yeah, we did get a lot of folks on Twitter who were saying, what about sports? I'm a big Duke fan. I feel like I would miss that. Dana Church Lady, a very clever Twitter handle there. I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but Dana Church Lady said, I'd cut the cable cord in a heartbeat if I could figure out a way to still view sports, hockey at home. Are you a sports guy?
A little bit. I definitely wish I could watch. I'm from Minnesota, so I definitely wish I could watch the Twins.
Yeah.
They don't play out here very often, but
The Timberwolves, are they still?
yeah, the Timberwolves, the Wild, I
Yeah.
can't watch those. But even if I had cable, they probably wouldn't put those games on. So
Yeah.
the teams I watch aren't really on around here. But really, I'm not that much of a sports guy, so that doesn't bother me. That is a big gap, though. And I think if you look at what you pay for when you go with somewhere like Comcast, and you are paying for cable from them, a lot of what you're paying for is actually ESPN. I think there was some study that came
Yeah.
out recently that showed ESPN is like the lion's share
of
what cable providers are paying for when they put channels on the air.
That's
And
right. So is there anything you do feel like you miss? You're not missing out on sports. You're not missing out on Preachers of LA or any of these reality TV shows that I'm obsessed with?
We do miss out on live TV. So I was big into Breaking Bad, and not being able to watch that live at the same time that everyone else was watching it basically
Right.
meant like going on social media hiatus for
Yeah,
a couple
you're gonna be
days
like
until I could
earmuffs.
get around to watching it.
Yeah.
And you do have to pay. It was like $60, I think, for the Breaking Bad subscription on iTunes, which is kind of a lot, but still, like, cable was $30 a month. So
Right.
even if you figure it out, it ends up being a little bit cheaper, I think.
So have there been moments when you're like, oh, this just feels like too much, the sort of cut and paste, you're putting all of these packages together when you could just get cable and sit on your couch and start watching really awesome reality TV?
Yeah, I don't miss it that much.
You don't miss it.
It's worked out pretty well for me
Yeah.
to not have to worry about watching TV live and, I don't know, dealing with cable bills and cable companies.
You feel like you're a trendsetter, you're the coolest guy
I don't know about that,
in your
but-
set.
I do really like our setup, and I don't miss having cable at all. So.
Yeah. Alrighty, Greg Boone, we will see where this goes. I mean, I'm sort of thinking about doing it. We'll see. My cable bill is here.
Take the plunge.
$126 a month. Thanks, Greg.
Yeah.